Well, hello, what's going on? This is Thomas Young, the CEO and founder of 18 Wheels Maneuvering Skills. Now, a different segment of this is called Talk Trucking with Thomas. And today I have with me Shyheim McCoy. I'm going to invite him to the meeting right now. Shyheim,
Yes, sir.
what's going on?
Hey, nine, chilling, man, chilling, man. How you
I-
doing?
I'm doing good, doing good. So this is Shyheim. He goes by Shy. So Shy, how long you been in trucking?
Trucking, been in trucking. So I started off doing box truck, and
Mm-hmm.
then that was like a year. Then I started doing the big boy 53 footers, and that'd be a year coming up. So I say probably like 2 years.
Okay, okay. Let's see now. Where you from?
From All right, so I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York,
Mhm.
but then we moved down to Baltimore when I was probably like I say four. So I would say I'm probably from Baltimore, but I still got the New York blood in me.
Got the New York blood. So you been in. All right. So when you moved down to Baltimore, were you used to traveling at that time? I mean, not when you moved
uh,
down there. Well, let me rephrase that. So you've been in Baltimore since then. You haven't relocated nowhere else, right?
yeah, right, right.
Okay. So when you, as you grew older, did you go from to different states, like travel, like let's say not cross country, but different, directions and
Like
everything?
vacations and stuff like that.
Okay.
See,
Okay. So
like so like I'm gonna say this. When I first came out here and I got older, I really ain't do too much. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
But then when I started driving like my vehicle, when I got my license, my regular license, that's when I started going out more. You get what I'm saying? Just started
Yeah.
going out. And that's when like I just really want to travel the world at that point. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? Because like coming from like you just be so small minded and content the
yeah.
way you at. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't
Mhm.
really used to saying other things. So
Yeah, and that's a good point you made. So coming from New York, well, that's a big. Did you ever go back and visit? You got like family in New York, in Brooklyn?
yeah, yeah, I still got family out there. I used to visit. That's probably be I ain't gonna lie, that probably be the only time I probably travel is when my mom used to take me back and forth to New York to Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? That'd
Okay,
be the only
okay.
time.
Well, now you done took traveling to a whole different level. So you've been in trucking. 'Cause I know I met you and your group uh down in
Yeah,
Rockwall, and we had a good time. Y'all did a good job. I'm proud of all y'all, man. Everything was cool.
yeah,
Now,
that was amazing.
when you first got interested in trucking, what sparked your interest? What made you interested in the beginning?
Mm. I say when I got my job as a shipping and receiver,
Mm.
and I started loading trucks, and then I started being real interested. Like, damn, y'all really drive these big things? Like, that's crazy. It was amazing to me. I said, I
Okay.
gotta jump on it. And it's been a wrap after that.
Okay. And that's cool. A lot of people, I hear a lot of people say that because they work around them and then get curious. Um,
Yeah.
were
And it's
you
like
one
you
of
get
those
excited
people?
about something.
Yeah. Were you one of those people when you was younger doing all this here for the trucks?
Yeah, I used to used to send like hunting for the one time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That definitely used to be fun though as a kid.
So how was it in trucking school?
Trucking school, like far as like when I first started getting my CDOs,
Yeah. How was it when you first started? What did you think it was going to be like compared to what it was like?
man, I thought it was gonna be difficult. Like I really, and which it was. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. At first it was. I thought my thoughts was definitely exact. But then after a while, after you start to really learn and understand it, and you really make that your main focus, like
Mhm.
it got I got comfortable with it. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because when I first started, they had me training in 26-foot trailers. You get what I'm saying? And then when I
Uh-huh.
came out of Texas, we had the 53. So
Yep.
it was a total big difference.
It's a big
So
difference.
so I had to get comfortable with it, but nah, it was cool though. It
Yeah.
was difficult at first, but it was cool.
Talking about the big difference. So we talking about a smaller trailer versus a longer trailer. So you go to trucking school. Did y'all have conventional trucks or day cabs? Or I mean,
Uh, Day cabs,
or day cabs.
no
Okay,
sleepers,
no sleepers
day
on it.
cabs.
So that's the difference as well. So you got a smaller truck and a smaller trailer, and then you go with companies who have longer trucks, longer trailers. and making these turns. I mean, because you get used to turning a certain way, just like in your car, you used to turn it short,
Exactly.
and then you get in this truck, now you get a longer one, and now you got to turn differently. So,
Right.
but even
Right.
though the turning radius or tracking may be different, what stays the same? That's a question. I was even though you had a shorter truck and trailer versus a longer truck and trailer, which is a big difference, no doubt. But what stays the
Definitely.
same?
What stays the same?
Yeah, to make it happen
Yeah.
the way it's supposed to.
Your experience, your
Yes.
skills, your
Okay.
knowledge,
Exactly. The basic stuff stays the same. And we talk
the
about
basics.
looking in the
Hmm.
mirrors, you turn wide, use your space, get out, look, all that stuff stays the same. No matter what happens, that stays the same. Because if you don't do
Absolutely
that,
right.
we know what can happen then. So, all right, you're a pretty calm person. Were you real
Definitely.
nervous when you first went to trucking school?
No, I ain't gonna say I was nervous. It was just I ain't gonna lie. When you start messing up and doing little things that the teacher ain't tell you how it was supposed to be,
Uh-huh.
uh, that's when things start. My bad about that.
Yeah.
I'm still here. That's when things start to get, you get what I'm saying, a little nerve wracking for me. But
Uh-huh.
in the beginning, like when we start the learning process, that was real easy though.
Yeah. Okay. So
Real
then,
easy.
because I asked this question before, how many large trucking companies do you think there are in the United States? Just take a guess.
I say probably about 1,000.
I always hear
Over
a
a
thousand
thousand.
over. Well, I don't know the answer. All I know is it's a lot. So, what made you choose the company that you chose in the beginning to work for?
A major reason was they was willing to work with me.
Okay.
You know what I'm
All right.
saying? Because no experience, coming in, no experience, not knowing anything. School wasn't really a major school, so a lot of companies wasn't trying to deal with me. And then another thing was it was getting out. I ain't want to be somewhere, you know what I'm saying, in the area. I want to get out.
Yeah. Okay.
So I want to go on the side of town that I went to.
Okay.
And yeah,
That's good. That's good. Well, I'm glad you chose that company because we got to meet, we got to work together, and it was
I
wonderful.
know.
So,
Definitely was, man.
all
Great
right.
experience.
So out of and we did maneuvers like the 45, which is same as alley dot. We did
Hmm.
straight line back, and of course we did angle back. Out of
Angle
those
back.
three, which one of those three was the toughest for you?
The toughest, um, like the 45. But the way you taught it though made it so, you get what I'm saying? It was so understanding that it ain't make it too difficult. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It was, I say that was probably a little more difficult. No, I'll probably say the nah, I say the
angle,
side
the angle
angle,
one.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I say that because that's when I really ain't determined when to start turning and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
get what I'm saying? The way you
Yeah.
taught the 45, it was understanding. I knew which way to go, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
that snap probably was a little difficult for me.
So and that's right. So on the 45, I broke it down to this formula. If you follow the formula, it's gonna make it real easy. On the angle, didn't do so much of a formula, but because you got to know when to put when to start jacking the trailer and chase it.
Exactly.
But that's how
Yeah.
you learn. And y'all, man, you did good. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Definitely
So,
appreciate that. Yeah.
now, okay, before we get to the more like the employment side of things, um,
Hmm.
how did you think it was gonna be when you said, "Oh, I want to go truck. I want to drive and get paid. I want to drive for a living and get paid." What did you think it was gonna be like?
I thought it was gonna be a piece of cake. But you just sitting in the truck, hands on the wheel, ain't really doing too much. I thought it was gonna be easy, but nah, it was more difficult than I thought though.
Hmm.
At first, after a while. But then yeah, I ain't never see myself doing this though. I ain't gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
I never see myself doing it. I ain't know where I would be in life. But this right here, it definitely changed my life though.
Okay.
I can say
Talk
that.
talk about that for a little bit. Change life. What you mean?
It made me really like opened my mind up to different things. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like it made me want to get out, travel. I want to buy a truck. I want to buy a trailer. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a diesel mechanic. I want to live in Texas. I want to go to Florida. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I ain't never think about like leaving my family and going out. So
Mm-hmm.
like it just got me doing different things. Like I love driving now. Like me and my girl, for instance, we don't go nowhere but out of town. I don't care how long the drive is. Anytime we doing something, we going out of town.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
We ain't staying in the city no more.
That's good. That's good. So how is it on your family, all your loved ones when you first
Yeah,
went driving over the road? How was that?
that's the that's probably the hardest part. Is you start getting anxiety, then you start not wanting to do it. You know what I'm saying? You start wanting to be home more.
Mm-hmm.
So I say that was a little hard for me in the beginning, but then I got accustomed to doing it. Then it got easy on me. Like, all right, I could be gone for 2, 3 weeks at a time. They'll
Yeah.
still be there. Phone calls good enough. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I always kind of share a little bit of mine. When I first went over, I was like, I think 24, 25, right up in there. Um,
Mhm.
and my pops, my mom's, and my sister, she reminded me the last time. Me too. Yeah, they were like missing me. They were thinking, I'm not saying my brother wasn't either. I'm just naming those three. They stood out with it.
Right,
They were wondering, because I never been anywhere. I mean, not like that. And now here I am in
right.
this big tractor trailer, rocking and rolling, and they were just concerned about my safety and everything. It's not like they didn't think I can handle
24/7.
it, but it all worked out good. And I had a 3-year-old son at the time, and trying to hand him back to his mom before I left, he was grabbing my shirt, "Daddy, Daddy." All that was tough, but a purpose is what I had. That's the reason why I was out there. Now, some people,
Definitely.
you probably remember this when I say it sometime. Some people drive trucks for a living, while others live to drive trucks. Which category do you think you fit in?
Oh man, I think I drive for a living.
All right. That's
Just
cool.
send me now.
Well, I heard you say that you want your own truck, want your own trailer, because it opened your mind to so many things. And trucking, that
Yeah,
is good because it's not just a change of job; it's a change of lifestyle for you
yeah,
and your family. Because you got to be going to
yeah.
do it, and so your purpose is, and you got that may be your
And,
purpose.
and if you think about it, when you get your own truck and trailer, you're gonna want to do it even more. 'Cause that's gonna be all your money.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the
Now,
best idea I got for that.
and like some people who did went that route. So you got to put in the time, put in the work. You go on the road, you drive, you make things happen. You get your
Yeah.
truck, your trailer, you own it, and then guess what?
Hmm.
You can run local. You can
Right.
do whatever you want to do. It's yours. Do whatever you want, get more,
Hmm.
whatever. So, do you think um, trucking is a rewarding profession or prestigious? I mean, overall, what do you think about trucking overall from what you experienced to this point?
I think trucking is definitely a rewarding. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because I say that because like a lot of stores wouldn't be how they is now without us. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people wouldn't have the stuff that they have without us. You see,
Yeah.
it takes two. You know what I'm saying? We supply half the. We make the U.S. run the way it run. So we should definitely be rewarded. And I feel as though we don't get enough credit as we do, but take it for
Mhm.
what it is.
Hey, you need that respect. You deserve truckers deserve respect. I mean, thank you for your
Definitely.
services because you just said it. So, um, the nation's economy depends on truckers, as well as the safety of the motoring public depends on good truck drivers. I don't know how
Absolutely
I can
do.
work without it.
It's not. It's impossible. They can have the boats come to the docks all they want. How they gonna get to where they need to be?
Exactly, on a truck. And so one long time ago, I guess, there was a time when truck drivers used to be well respected. roll into town, everybody be welcome them into town, glad to see them. Not like that so much now. Why you think that is?
Yeah, it's not.
Why you think it's not?
Uh, that's a good question.
What
I
happened
don't
to the
know. I
image of
see a lot of
trucking?
people get frustrated with us over the road.
Uh-huh.
Went bad, man. It's like I don't know. It's like they belittle it now. Like it's just a regular job. Like to me, truck drivers are professional drivers. You get what I'm saying? People don't give us that credit. I tell people all the time. I get in a fuss with people doubt. You know what I'm saying? All the time about this. We are professional drivers. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. That's a
Well,
good question. I don't know.
that's a tricky response when we talk about professional. So the way and I used to say, yeah, professional drivers. There are some professional drivers, but just
Yeah,
because somebody's behind the wheel of the truck don't mean they're professional.
yeah,
Um,
you right. They got no.
so yeah, they're in the profession, but they may not be professional.
Yeah,
And that word can get a lot of people tripped up in the court of law because professionals are held at a even higher, almost like an expert level. And to do something that's unprofessional,
for real.
hemmed up quick. So
Yeah, and
how
I ain't
was
gonna
it?
lie. We
Yeah, go ahead.
we do bad thing, it's up for us. And it's crazy. They look at that one bad thing, and
Ooh,
this is they don't look at all the things you done did. They look at that one bad thing, and it's a wrap.
you're only as good as your last touchdown.
Hey,
All it takes is one thing. Just like take your eyes off the road for 1 second.
1 second.
I mean, being distracted for one freaking second can change your whole world. You said trucking change your life. Well, that's good
Yeah,
because it is for the positive. But for a driver being distracted with the phone or whatever, boom, it can change their life and whoever else is involved. And that won't be so good. And that's one
yeah,
of the
you right
reasons
about
why
that.
the image of trucking is going down, but the
And
responsibility is not.
that's why I figured you was going with it.
Mhm.
But I ain't. Yeah, I get you on that though, because you
Yeah.
do got some guys that just don't know exactly what they doing. Ain't had enough time in school, whatever the case may be. And then you got guys like me who really studied this day by day. You get what I'm saying?
Huh?
Really lived this and really understood and really wanted to understand it. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And really take it serious.
Yeah.
That's why I call myself professional. These guys, yeah. You
Yeah.
look at bonehead truckers.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, I used to teach like classes and stuff, and I always tell people getting from point A to point B is one thing, but what you
Yeah,
do in between point A to point B really defines you as a safe driver or a good driver or
exactly.
not. So no, we all have to keep that in mind. When you
And
first go ahead.
no, my bad. I ain't mean to cut you up. And I say this all the time. Like I got a lot of friends and stuff be telling me that they want to be truck drivers, but I tell them off the break, like, bro, you gotta have patience. You gotta be determined.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? And you gotta have like your morals and everything before you even want to think about this. Cause you get what I'm saying? You gotta be patient doing this. You could be at shippers for hours, receivers for hours. You never know. Traffic for hours. You know what I'm saying? Then you got a lot of people who out here just always on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Just
Uh-huh.
not ready for the opportunity and
Hmm.
just don't understand what comes with it. They just see it as I'm just sitting in the seat, but don't understand. There's more to it. But
Exactly. And driving is the easiest part of it. You're not just holding the steering
right,
wheel all day. You got a lot of responsibility. And it's good though, but it's amazing because you got to watch out for everybody else. You ain't just
everybody.
people cutting in front of you. I mean, slamming on the brakes, just
That's the
all
worst
kind of
part of
stuff. You ever had somebody to tailgate you
it.
in a
Man, I
car or
had
truck?
somebody tailgate me both. I had somebody sit in front of me with their brakes on, switching lanes, wouldn't let me get over. Man, it's been a lot of stuff, man. And it just be all because they was impatient. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. What about you? You ever tailgate anybody on the road?
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes. But it just be for fun though.
Fun. What you talking about fun?
Look, all right, look. you got some people who will be rude, right? You'll see I'm trying to get over, but you'll speed up. You get what I'm saying? Or sometimes I do this. I fake like like I'm moving over to the lane, but I don't. And I do this because you'll see that I'm trying to get over, but you still want. And you see people do stuff like that to just try to irritate you, but you can't let it get to you like that though. But sometimes I just be doing little friendly little stuff like that.
I
Or I
used to
honk the horn if I see
really.
somebody on their phone.
Okay, that's cool. Now I used to think the same way. I felt like, man, are
Yeah,
they trying to mess with me? And I did the same freaking thing. I
for
I
real.
went on over, and they be out there all this junk, but whatever. But sometimes, we really think that that's what's happening. Sometimes it don't even be like that. They just don't.
I
They
know.
don't know. They don't know what the truckers do. They see the signal light. They just in
Yeah,
their own new world. So
they don't. They don't.
truckers got that
That's why I
special
don't
training. See, so we got to just back off, let them get up out the way, and then do it a
definitely,
different way. Um,
absolutely.
mountain driving. When you first went through the mountains, talk to me. Which mountains and how was it?
Man, where did we go at, bro? I think I was where I was at. I know I was in. I was in. I think it was Smoky Mountain.
Okay,
Smoky Mountains.
all right.
And boy, the first time, see, because the first time I ain't know nothing about no Jake brake. So when I was driving up there, I had it this when what's the name? But I had a trainer and everything, but he was asleep. So I'm going up the mountains, it's probably doing like 25 because I'm heavy. I got the water load on me, so I'm heavy. You know what I'm saying? Doing
Mhm.
25. So I get at the top. I'm coming down now. So I didn't know nothing about you ain't supposed to stomp your brakes coming down the mountain. So I'm coming down, just looking out the window, smelling something. I'm like, oh no, this don't smell right. I said, let me stop doing this. But then I wasn't slowing down. So I hurry up with my trainer. Like, bro, get out. I'm like, bro, it's not stopping. So he get up. He cut your jig, bro. I'm like, what that is? Grab it, put it down, and started slowing down. I
Mhm.
swore I took a deep breath. I think I had to pull over that day and everything, man.
Oh
Them
man,
mountains ain't no joke, bro. I swear, them mountains ain't no joke, man.
yeah, yeah,
You can't play with them things. Don't no speeding around them curves, nothing. It's really flip.
yeah.
And them ramps you stand, that tell you something right there.
Yeah, so you learned a very valuable lesson right there because that could have been
Yeah,
very serious. So
yeah,
rewind a
for
little
real.
bit, Shy. So we start off with the truck with a company, and
Hmm.
you finished that training program. Let's just say it that way.
Hmm.
Okay, now some things happen there because you didn't stay, which is fine. So talk about that a little bit. Um, what happened and come up to the company to where you are now.
So with that situation, in the beginning, I just felt as though that I wasn't even fully ready,
Okay.
that I needed to be with a trainer. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? I ain't feel comfortable just training and
Hmm.
being in a truck 53 footer exactly for 3, 4 days coming out of school. So that was one thing. Another thing was I was waiting for, so after my orientation training was over, I was waiting for a truck. They
Hmm.
ain't had no trucks available. So I said, okay, I think I waited for probably like 4 or 5 days for a truck. So I got the truck that I wanted. Finally got my truck. I think it was Friday. I was about to be going to I was in Texas, Rockwell, Texas, going up to Florida. Um and so I think I picked up, I ain't have a trailer at the time, so I had to grab my trailer, went to the ship, but everything was fine. Had a little difficulties backing up for my first time, but I got it. Good thing wasn't no trucks right there, but I got it. I think so. My time was up, so I stayed there for a little bit, and then soon as I was about to be on my way, oh, I had caught a flat. So
Oh, on the
everything
truck.
and yeah, all this happened in 2 days.
Okay.
2 days, I think. I caught a flat coming around a curve. You know the curves where you merge and right,
Yeah.
and I'm so stiff. I'm coming around a curve, but I hit the curve and I'm heavy. So straight poof, caught a flat, pull over, wait till the people come right there. I think that took about 3 hours. So I'm on my way out Florida. Truck start overheating. Then that's when everything just went left right there. Pulled over
Gotcha.
the side of the road. Truck started overheating, started shaking. A little smoke started coming out. Took it right to the took it to the Kenworth, and then they said the truck was gonna be on hold for a little bit, for like a week, so I was gonna be back in the hotel. And I said, man, I wasn't trying to keep sitting in no hotel. I was ready to get out here. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I ain't coming here
Yeah.
to just keep sitting in the hotel, just sitting here. So I just wound up going to another company. I left soon as I left Kenworth. I left from Kenworth, caught the flight to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Went to Tennessee. Um, did orientation for like 4 days, and then some things popped up where I didn't get the opportunity. So I wound up going back home, try to find something else. It was hard. It was
Yeah.
hard, man. Trying to find companies that fit you.
Okay.
But I tried to find somewhere else, found a company in Virginia. Then I found a dedicated position doing that. And then coming up from that, that was cool. Going, it was all right. I ain't gonna lie, it was all right. Going from Atlanta to New Jersey,
Uh-huh.
Ohio to Maine, stuff like that, being home on the weekends, it was all right. But it wasn't what I wanted. So I
Uh-huh.
still wasn't happy. So found the guy doing local work. And then after that, it's just been a wrap. Just been going from PA, Baltimore, Delaware, New York, New Jersey,
Mhm.
VA, stuff like that. I've
Okay.
just been loving it ever since.
And so now you feel very good and very confident. You enjoy what you're doing, and yet you don't have any issues like that now, huh?
Child, man. You still like times I still like try to catch myself and don't feel too cocky about it because you still
Yeah.
need work. Everybody need work on something. You get what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
sometimes I try to perfect my skills when it come to turning. Try not to turn too wide.
Yeah.
I still try to act like I'm still an amateur at the time, but I don't have no problem doing anything though now. I
Yeah.
feel like I
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
it.
Your confidence is good. Just don't take it for granted because that's when things go south on
Exactly.
you. Yeah.
Exactly.
What what was the most extreme type weather you've driven in so far?
Boy, I done did snow crazy. Would never do that again. I promise you.
What state was that?
Um, I think that was I was no, I was in Baltimore.
Okay.
I was in Maryland. I was doing Maryland. We had a crazy blizzard. Like it was crazy. And I think I was bobtailing and with a trail. I couldn't stop sliding for nothing. I swear it was ridiculous. Like to the point where I ain't even want to drive no more until
Hmm.
they came and cleared the streets.
Yeah.
But I've been in that. I've been in a crazy wind blizzard, empty and everything. Man, them crosswinds is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, them probably been a main too.
Okay.
Crazy rain and snow.
Yeah. So I say any weather, whether it's fall, rain, snow, whatever.
Fall, all that, everything.
Yeah. If you don't feel safe in it, you do what?
Pull over.
You shut it down.
Don't move that truck if you don't feel comfortable. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because you're responsible. Because you're a
For
professional
real.
driver. Now check it out. You can finish the sentence for me now. I'm gonna start it, you finish it. No load is worth risking what?
Your life.
The life or the lives of others. None.
Or the lives of others for real.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and that and that's another thing people fail to realize. Like some people that work for these local companies or small individuals, you get what I'm saying, got their own businesses and
Hmm.
don't and then how you doing this, that, and the third. But don't understand your health come first. They don't think about you, they think about the money. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So and that's what I learned coming up. You get what I'm saying? After leaving the major companies and coming down, they don't
Hmm.
care about you. So you gotta understand, you gotta tell them when it's a wrap, tell them when you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? When you guys just chill and to get your rest. Cause it don't be worth your CDLs is worth
Yeah.
more than anything, I promise you.
Exactly. And that's no matter what company, whether it's a large company, small company,
Yeah.
driver gotta take care of himself first and make sure they
Hmm.
put themselves first. That's the only way you can keep everybody else safe to keep yourself safe.
And look,
So
and the reason I say the small ones, because they don't even the small ones don't sometimes don't even do logs. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
These people
Mhm.
don't be doing their log books out here. They have you running
Yeah.
24.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a
Telling you.
uh-huh. What kind of advice would you give someone that's thinking about coming into trucking? Because I heard you talk about some friends, things you told them. But what about
Yeah.
anybody? What do you think?
Anybody,
Mhm.
um, if you got a family, just be ready to be away from your family. Don't be expecting to be home. Uh, definitely have patience. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And just like watch, like keep your eyes open at all time. You know what I'm saying? Because people will mess you up, then you don't even know it. And basically, just like like it's something you really want to do, see yourself doing it, go for it.
Mhm.
Don't take your CDLs for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because you could get it how you lost it. Feel me? So
Yes, right. That's very good. So, can you make money in trucking?
oh yeah, you can make some money. Why you think I want to get my own truck and trailer?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
And
telling you.
another thing, people think they're gonna see all these, big cities. You will, but you won't. Mostly land,
Yeah,
freaking cows. I'm tired of seeing the same cows every state you go to,
you
except for
did.
upstate.
I'm telling you. But now don't get me wrong though. Sometimes though, like now trucking been down. So you get your times where you get good money, you get some times where there's no money don't be nothing.
Yeah.
You
So
kicking more than what you getting,
yeah, it kind of comes with the territory. You just gotta do what's best you
basically.
can, and try not to eat at truck stops all the time because they're expensive.
Yeah, boy. I'm telling what, man, they is crazy down there, boy. I stopped that.
Yeah.
I just go to Royal Farms at this point if they got
Uh-huh.
trucks that.
So, what type of truck you driving? Is it standard or auto? What?
uh automatic
All right.
Freightliner,
Yeah.
little sleeper, single sleeper, man. It's all right,
Okay.
pretty comfortable.
All right. Good deal. Good deal. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you one more question, and then we can kind of wrap up. What is the scary? Well, I guess you already talked about that. What is something on the road that made you the most happiest so far?
Happiest?
Yep.
Something on the road that make me most happiest.
Yeah. I was
I
gonna like.
guess, I guess, I guess, hold on. I got one point. I got two for you, man. In fact,
Okay.
I got seeing the exit to when I'm about to go home, or when I get to where I'm going at, or seeing people just be like this sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, that excites me right there.
That's a good feeling
That
there.
get me
That's
going.
good.
Definitely. So that's the main two.
Hey, Shy, I appreciate, man, you talking with me over here on Talk Trucking with Thomas. We're gonna
No
wrap this
problem.
up, but then, like I tell everybody else that's in your group, we're gonna get together here within a few months. August will be a
Definitely.
year on y'all, and maybe we all get together at the same time, and we just have a good time on this
Absolutely.
thing. All right,
Got you. Say no more. Appreciate you, Mr. T.
all right, man. You be safe and take care.
All right, you too.
All right, bye.
All right.